fiance and I were racing. But I will say this. It is nice to see all the media. We come together in solidarity in this moment. This is every reporter's absolutely worst nightmare. We go home at night afraid that something like this will occur. And that is what happened here. So again, we are at Orlando Regional Medical Center, where we have learned that one of our own, a fellow reporter, has died while out covering a shooting. There are members of his family here, along with his fiancée, who are just incredibly distraught tonight. There are other media people who are kind of corralled together and standing in solidarity tonight as one of our own has just passed. So I'm going to send it back to you guys so I can collect myself and get it together. Thank you.
And that was a reporter delivering a it's just absolute gut-wrenching, and I will get the name of the reporter. We're looking up a lot of information here in the Stream Center, so please bear with us as we are developing or dealing with a developing story at this hour. This is live from Tampa. Let's go back now live to the scene at the hospital in Orlando, and you can just hear it in this reporter's voice. The difficulty that comes with reporting when we know as journalists, when we go out into the field, you'll knock on doors, you'll go to various neighborhoods after the scene of a horrific event, and you never think, you don't want to think, you don't want to accept. You try not to let it get into your head. You try just to do your job, but it's impossible not to sometimes wonder and understand that you're dealing with tremendous risk in this profession when you're out there covering these stories. And while so many of us are oftentimes so focused on just meeting deadline, and we have so many things as reporters that we have to focus on, it's always in the back of our minds. What I'm trying to say, it's always in the back of our minds that that there's a danger that comes with this job. It's hard. It's hard to put into words when you're talking about. It could be any one of us, any news reporter that is sent to the scene of where a horrific crime has occurred. So we're live here in the WFLNS Stream Center as we get more details here for you folks. We're going to kind of recap things for you, and there's a total of 3 people dead. Okay, 3 people dead. Let's go over what we know. The earlier scene was it was their homicide. Let me just bring up the report from WFLA.com. There was a woman in her 20s. There was the exact age. I'll get the exact age. But there was a shooting that occurred earlier on today on Hialeah Street in Pine Hills, the Pine Hills neighborhood. I just want to confirm that. Correct. Pine Hills neighborhood, Hialeah Street in Orange County in the Orlando area. And again, a woman in her 20s died. News crews went to the scene to cover that shooting. And there was multiple news crews there, as we understand it. And the news crew with Spectrum News 13 was on the receiving end of gunfire. And we haven't talked about the suspects yet because we're of course paying attention to the victims first. We'll get to the suspects in just a second. The woman is dead from the earlier initial homicide scene, and then we have one of the news employees that is dead. There was a reporter and a photojournalist. That's usually the tag team as far as a TV news crew goes. There's the reporter and a camera person, or a photojournalist as we call them. And one of the members of the News 13 team that was there has been confirmed dead tonight. There was also a 9-year-old that was killed. as a result of this gunfire that broke out, that rang out, and now the mother as well of that 9-year-old, as we understand it, is in critical condition tonight. So two scenes unfolding, or rather two violent incidents occurring at the same scene, rather, is what I should be saying, and it leading to a total of 3 people dead and 2 others right now in critical condition, the mother and the other Spectrum News 13 employee. I will share that I have known folks that have worked at Spectrum News 13. I have friends that currently work for their sister affiliate, their sister station, Bay News 9 here in Tampa. The news industry is quite small. And so I'm texting people right now and trying to get... I'm communicating with people that I know. We're all just reacting to this in real time, and my heart's in my stomach because, again, as I noted earlier, this could be any one of us out there covering news